Hey guys, a warm welcome to our channel. Today, we're reviewing the STGAubron Gaming PC Desktop, a budget-friendly pre-built system packed with an Intel Core i7, up to 3.9 GHz, Radeon RX 478GB graphics, 16GB of RAM, a 512GB SSD, and eye-catching RGB fans. It also includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, and runs on Windows 10 Home. I did a lot of digging on this model, checked reviews across Amazon, tech forums, and gaming communities, so you can get the full picture on whether it's actually worth picking up. Let's start with performance. This PC features an older generation Intel Core i7 processor, typically from the 4th or 6th gen lineups, depending on the build batch. While it's not the latest chip, it still handles day-to-day tasks and light to mid-tier gaming reasonably well. Combined with 16GB of DDR3 or DDR4 RAM, it performs smoothly for basic workloads, streaming, and games like Fortnite, Valorant, or CS, go on medium settings. The Radeon RX 470 with 8GB VRAM is definitely an older GPU, but still holds its ground for 1080p gaming. Most AAA titles from a few years ago run at decent frame rates, especially with settings adjusted for performance. Think GTA 5, Skyrim, Apex Legends, or even Cyberpunk 2077 on low to medium presets. It's a good starter GPU if you're getting into PC gaming and not aiming for ultra settings or 4K performance. Storage is handled by a 512GB SSD, which ensures fast boot times and quick loading in games and apps. It's enough space to install Windows, some creative software, and a handful of your favorite games. However, with modern games often exceeding 100GB, you may want to add a secondary drive down the line. Luckily, there's space inside the case for upgrades, and that's one of the benefits of going with a desktop tower. Now, let's talk about design and cooling. The case includes 3 RGB fans, which not only keep the components ventilated but also give the build a gamer-friendly look. The lighting can usually be adjusted or turned off depending on your preference. Airflow is decent for a system at this price, though don't expect high-end cooling solutions like liquid loops or custom fan curves. It's functional and visually appealing, especially for beginners. Connectivity is solid. You get built-in 600M Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, and all the standard ports for USB, HDMI, Ethernet, and audio. Whether you're gaming with a wireless headset, connecting a controller, or using Bluetooth speakers, the setup feels modern and convenient. It's also compatible with most popular peripherals, and Windows 10 Home comes pre-installed, which means it's basically plug and play right out of the box. Upgradability is where this PC shows promise. You can swap out the GPU for something newer like an RX 6600 or RTX 3060 in the future, upgrade to a larger SSD or HDD, or even drop in a better power supply if needed. The motherboard might have limitations in terms of PCIe or RAM speed, but for someone looking to tinker and gradually improve performance, it's a solid base to start with. Let's be honest though, this isn't a powerhouse. The CPU and GPU are both aging, and while they still perform decently, they may struggle with newer, more demanding games or creative workloads like video rendering. Also, the brand STGAubron isn't widely known in the mainstream market, which can raise questions about long-term support and warranty service. Compared to big brand pre-builds, quality control might be less consistent, so it's worth checking seller ratings and buyer reviews carefully. Another thing to note is the power supply. Some users have reported receiving generic or non-branded PSUs, which might not be ideal for future GPU upgrades. If you're planning to install a more power-hungry graphics card later on, you'll definitely want to consider replacing it with a more reliable unit. It's a small investment that can go a long way in keeping your system safe and running smoothly under load. So, is the STGAubron Gaming PC worth buying in 2025? If you're on a tight budget and want an entry-level setup to enjoy 1080p gaming, casual content creation, and everyday tasks, then yes, it delivers respectable value for the price. Just know it's not future-proof, and you'll likely want to upgrade certain components over time. For beginners or younger gamers, it's a great way to get started. Click the link below for the best price.